Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing this look for you inspired by Elise de Serre from Assassin's Creed Unity. So to start off, I had already done my eyebrows and I did one eye just to save some time for myself. And starting off with my eye, I'm going in with Urban Decay primer potion, and I'm just putting that all over my eye. And then I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, and I am taking the shade Templar on a flat brush, and I am just applying that all over my lid. This is to help blending later on. And then I'm going in with a fluffy brush that is still stained from doing my other eye, and I am taking the shade Buona Fresca and applying that mostly in my crease and blending it out towards my eyebrow. And then I'm going in with the shade Love Letter, again from the Anastasia palette, and I am just deepening out my crease, as well as putting it on the outer corner and inner corner of my eye, and blending it out in the middle, trying to keep as least amount of color in the middle of my eye. And then I'm going in with Venetian Red and doing the same thing that I did with Love Letter. Then I'm going in with this NYX shade in the shade Hot Red and doing the same thing. This is also the shade that I used in my eyebrow. I put a little bit on a spoolie brush and I just kind of combed through my eyebrow hairs. What color did I go in there? Oh, I believe I went in with a tiny bit of red ochre, and again just deepening up the crease. I am then taking a clean blending brush and going in with the same shade that I had used earlier all over my lid, and I am just blending out the edges. I am then taking Ramir, again from Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and just applying that in the middle to brighten it up. Now with the Sephora liquid liner, I am going into my tear duct and I am just pulling a line straight out to give it a kind of cat eye effect. And I'm just going back and forth with my other eye to make sure that it's even, and I'm just evening it out until I feel like it's even. And then going in and doing the basic wing for my eye, and for this it kind of has to be thick because we are doing not a double helix but a triple helix. Get it? Because Assassin's Creed, it's based on triple helix DNA. See where that kind of comes in? Anyway, so I'm going in and I'm just aligning the outer third of my wing with straight black. And then I know that my eyeliner is a little uneven. I fix it off camera. Eyeliner, first of all, is difficult to get even. Anyway, back to this. So I'm going in with the NYX white cream eyeliner, and I'm using that on the inner, pretty much the inner half, stopping just before halfway on my lid. And then on that same brush, I am going to be taking this e.l.f. cream liner in the color Teal Tease and putting that in the middle and blending it in to the black to get kind of an ombre effect. I got this idea from Nikki Tutorials. I saw a video of her doing an ombre type eyeliner, and I wanted to play around with that concept a bit. Now if you're wondering kind of how this ties in with Elise, the red is because she's a Templar, the blue is mainly her outfit, and then the other color that I use for the helix, the gold, she kind of has a gold lid going on. But right here, I am just kind of winging out this blue about a third of the way out of my eye, and then I'm curling it, or I guess curling it back into the black. And then I'm going right underneath where it would connect if it were to go behind, and then I'm swooping it back up and going over the black this time and kind of tailing it off at the end. I know I got really bad at aiming for the camera. It's very intense eyeliner, guys. And then I went and cleaned up kind of the edge at the bottom there where the blue got too much into the black. And then my camera decided to focus on the palette instead of my eyeball. But now I'm going in with the NYX Gold Liquid Eyeliner, and I am just putting it right underneath that black on the inner corner. And then I had a little bit of trouble here. Again, sorry, not the best at filming yet. I'm getting used to it. And the issue I kind of had here was that the gold liner wanted to pick up on the black pigment a lot. So almost every time that I would lay down some gold, I had to go out and clean up the gold liner, just so that way I would get fresh gold instead of black mixed with gold. If that makes any sense to you. Again, covering my eye with the palette. I'm really sorry. I'll try and do better next time. But I'm just kind of going in and I'm cleaning up that gold. You kind of have to wait a few minutes for that to really show, because it doesn't show that well until it's dry. What am I doing here? Oh, now I am going with a flat brush and I am taking a mixture of Cypress Umber and Red Ochre on the outer third of my eye and blending that out underneath. And on the inner corner right below the gold, I am taking just straight Red Ochre and creating kind of a new inner corner. And then off camera, I fixed my eyeliner and camera didn't want to focus again. And I went with that Jaloop primer, and in Light Sand from Tarte, I am putting the Amazonian Clay foundation all over my face. I also did this the day I got my wisdom teeth out, which for me now is yesterday. For you guys, it'll be like 2 days ago, maybe a week ago. I don't know if I'm putting this out tomorrow or if I'm putting it out next week. I haven't decided yet. But I'm just applying foundation all over my face, as you do. And I'm also going around my eyebrows and kind of cleaning up the color. And then I'm going in with the Tarte Shape Tape in Fair, because I am that pale. And I am putting that under my eyes, around my nose for any extra redness that I may have, and on some pimples that I have. And like full coverage makeup, in case you couldn't tell. And then I'm going in with my Anastasia Beauty Blender again, and I am just blending it into my face. I couldn't think of the word blend. I don't know why. Stuff happens, okay? Also, if you want to see the video of me after my wisdom teeth, I do have that video out. I will link it at the end of this video. It's pretty hysterical, not gonna lie. And then, I don't know what shade I'm going in with right here. Oh, I'm just going back in with the Cypress Umber and the Red Ochre and blending out again underneath my eyes to kind of clean it up after doing that. And then I'm taking the Kat Von D Locket powder in translucent, putting it on my Anastasia Beauty Blender again and baking under my eye. And then I'm going in with a more like powder brush, and I am doing that all over my face to set my foundation. I ramble a lot, I'm sorry. And then I'm just going in and wiping away the bake and wiping away any excess powder on my face. Then on a smaller kind of stipple brush, I am taking Painkiller from the Naked Tutorials palette that she did with Too Faced, and I'm using that kind of as a concentrated contour color. I'm also taking whatever is left over and putting it on the bottom of my nose to give my nose more of a shape. And then I'm going in with the Hula Light, which it didn't really want to focus for some reason. And I am using that along the outer portion of my face to kind of bronze it up and bring more dimension and color back into my face. And then with a fan brush, I'm going in and I am blending that out even more. I'm also adding a little bit more color and shape to my nose. I don't want a perfectly defined nose, which is why I'm going in with the fan brush, just to kind of give it more of a color and a little bit more of a shape, but I don't want it too shaped. If that makes sense. And then I'm going in with this Tarte blush. I don't remember the name of it. I'm so sorry. I'm not prepared for this. And then I'm just putting it on the apples of my cheeks, again to bring more color back into my very pale, dead looking face. And then I'm going in with another Nikki Tutorials product, the Ofra highlighter collection that she did, and I'm mixing the lightest shade with the more gold shade and using that as a highlight. Applying it to all the normal places, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, and then I am strobing my forehead to give it more of a natural glow, as well as the tip of my chin. And my cupid's bow. Forgot about that one. And then I am going in again with a nude potion from Nikki Tutorials because I want all of the attention on my eyes because they are so dramatic. I don't want anything to pull away from that. And I'm just lining with a nude lip pencil. Again, I'm terrible at filming. I will get better. And lastly, I am using Rainforest of the Sea from Tarte as a setting spray, and I am just waving it in and drying my face. And that, guys, is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!